What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan of One here, and today I got a toy review that I did months ago. I did this toy review months ago, but the problem is that I didn't do it properly, I suppose. I did not do this review any good. But today we are going to be reviewing the Transformers: The Last Knight Voyager class Optimus Prime. I did review this guy for those people who are like, "Well, you already reviewed it." Blah! Well, I'm redoing it because I really feel like I didn't do this character justice by having a camera sitting like right here. This is how you transform it. I also did it. This is like the third time I'm reviewing this character, because the first time I didn't have the proper equipment, so this time I do. So now we're gonna review this character for the third and final time. You know how they say a third time's the charm? Well, this one's gonna be the charm. So here is Voyager class Optimus Prime, and I really dig this guy. I really do. So right off the bat, we're gonna get to a scale comparison. Here is Age of Extinction Voyager class Evasion mode Optimus Prime in robot mode. I'm not really going to open him up into you know, or put him into vehicle mode because I really don't feel like doing that. But for those of you who are going to ask me, is this the car version? No, it is not. I did paint his toes a slightly more accurate color because I really did not like the dark blue. I just didn't like it, period. It just did not look good on this guy at all. So, but yeah, Voyager Prime. But yeah, so this is the Evasion mode. And here's the leader class version. 2007 movie Prime. Real quick, I gotta flip out his fist. Oh crap. Darn it, that stupid pan. You know that panel that pops off that just does not like to stay in place? Yeah, that's this panel right here. So, one more time. Ugh. Scale. As you can see, this guy's huge, but, you know. Hey, that was 2007. It was blocky, it was big, it was bulky, and everything. So, I'm not going to worry about it. But, yeah, this guy has been a big impact on my life. I definitely like this guy. I spent 33 bucks on this guy, which I will never pay $33 for a Voyager class in my life again. Got a little bit of a cold going on. But, yeah, this guy is really cool. Before we go into robot mode, there are some details. There is the Western Star logo there. There are Autobot symbols on the tires. Then one thing that I would rub off is that Autobot sign there. Yeah, and there is something really cool about this guy is that way in the front of the truck, on the nose cone, like right here, there is an Autobot sign. I'm not sure if you can really see it. I don't think you can, but I'm not going to worry about it. So, without further ado, without all this confusion, let's get down to transformation and do this character some justice. As MGo's mascot says, justice for people! What the heck was that? Something fell off my wall. Don't know where or what, but something fell off my wall. So, anyways, let's get this off rolling. So here's the figure. Before we get down to transformation, there is a couple things that I do need to mention. This shield covers up pretty much the robot pieces here, like the skirt. And if you hold it back like this, it doesn't really look that good. So we're just going to take this off. And the sword does store neatly down here on his crotch. So we're going to I'm going to take these. I'm going to put them off to the side for right now. So yeah, this character is amazing. Transformation is also amazing too. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this and pop it up. And it does, and this guy in a nutshell is kind of a shell former, but not much of a shell former. Yes, these pieces here do fold in, but the rest of it's pretty much just a truck and robot. So after we do that, we're going to take these panels here, flip them out, and then we're going to come to the front and take this section and untab it and rotate it to the side. Do the same on the other side. Come on. Untab it there. take these hood sections, and then we're going to then take them and swivel shimmy them back. Then we're going to take these and we're going to untab them. There are tabs in the thighs right here. I'm going to untab them, bring them back, flip down the foot, rotate the foot, and we're going to leave it there for right now. So then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Flip it down, fold out foot, rotate said foot, split the back section, split the tailgate section like so. Do that, fold them down, or bring them down, and then rotate them around. Rotate these pieces all the way inside the calves. Do that on the other side too. So then you can take these foot pieces, which do have little notches, and they will come forward and go in there. Go in their slots. Take the front of the truck, push it forward, fold it all the way back till you hear a small light click. Rotate it around, rotate it up. Make sure this piece tabs into the leg. Do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure this lines up just nicely. Okay, rotate that around. Take this, fold it all the way back till you hear the soft click. Rotate it around like so, and fold forward, and legs are done. Then flip down the crotch plate, and you got the legs and the bottom torso done. Now, to get the top done, you're going to want to take these and accordion them inward, but you got to make sure they're at a slight angle, because this top piece up here, these pieces right here, they will come down and they will tab in to these pieces right here. So let's go ahead and do that now. Bring it down and over and do that. Then you're going to want to take the arms, bring them back, rotate them forward. Take this piece, untab it, and rotate it to the side, and then shoot that forward. And then take this, fold it up, rotate to the side, and make sure that all sits flush. Then just flip out the head, and then rotate accordion the chest piece up, and then he looks like a backwards robot. But then you take his waist and you rotate it 180 degrees, and then there you have Prime in his robot mode. With these chest pieces, you can move them up if you like to do so. Sometimes I do like to do it sometimes, and sometimes I don't. But in today's mode, I do like to do it. So, Prime in his robot mode. Before we get into the comparisons, we will talk about weapon storage, because he does have weapon storage, believe it or not. So if we take this backpack piece, flip it up, and pull these out just a hair, we can see this nice little sheath which the sword will go in. So we can just do this. We got to fold this whole assembly back down. Do that, and then sword can slide into said slot down there, and it's at a sort of angle, so it looks really nice. Then you can take this. You can take the shield, and this is one thing I'm really glad that the Voyager class has, but the leader class does not. For both Age of Extinction and Leader and Last Night, but they did fix this in the Takara version. The shield can go on either arm. There are peg holes in each arm as visible, and so you can take the shield and totally plug it in on that side, like so. So now for comparison, here we are with Age of Extinction Evasion Mode Prime. And 2007 movie Leader Prime. If I can get him to stay transformed. As you can see, the Leader class of 2007 definitely wins over the Leader class nowadays. You listening to this, Hasbro? You need to upscale your figures more. Do what Sir Toys does. They definitely got that nailed. They definitely do that. There is an oversized version of this on Sir Toys. You can get it for a cheap price of about $100. That's definitely not cheap, but you know. I did make a wish list of stuff that I want from them, like the oversized, ginormous Grimlock. I want that one so bad. But this guy, definitely, if you really want to go for movie accuracy for a Age of Extinction / Last Night character, this is the prime you definitely want to go with. I would definitely not recommend the leader class, not because it's a shell former and it's got some other issues, but the chest does not look right. The chest has it all wrong. Not to say that the Hasbro didn't try. I mean, well, they didn't try with the Last Night because it's just a straight remold or not remold, straight repaint of Leader Prime from Age of Extinction. This guy definitely nails it because this guy is in scale with the Leader class Megatron, and he definitely scales well with the rest of his buddies like Hound and Crosshairs, all the other guys. So he definitely is in scale with them, but he's definitely not. But Leader class is definitely not in scale. If I was to get the oversized Grimlock, this is the character I would use to ride Grimlock into battle. Yeah. Like, I would definitely have Optimus Prime with his sword, you know, with Grimlock down below as him riding Grimlock. I would definitely do that. So, but this, if you do stop motion, this is definitely something I'd recommend going for. And one nitpick I do have about this character, not to throw it off of the awesome things that it does have, the one nitpick I do have is this backpack. Yeah. They found a good way to get the panels in, but this roof section just kind of throws it off for me. But other than that, it's a great character. The only real thing I wish that this character had would be some more paint apps, but I hear the San Diego Comic-Con Voyager class Prime, which retails for about $100 US, has the more movie accurate colors, has the flames on the chest pieces, the more accurate feet, the more accurate sword and shield. It has the more accurate movie accurate stuff, and it comes with a piece of tire tread from the actual Optimus Prime from the movie. But if you really want to go that far and spend that extra money, hey, good for you. If you guys want a cheaper figure that still looks pretty cool and still has all the features that the other one does, this is definitely the one to go for. I definitely would recommend this guy to anybody who's a Transformer fan. I would definitely recommend it to anybody who wants an Optimus Prime figure. I would not recommend the Leader class version because the Leader class version, like I said, is not in scale and it does not look good. The truck mode looks good, but the rest of it just no. But this guy, definitely. I would definitely say go for it. Spend the $20 to $30 on this guy. If you can get this guy used, he'd retail for about $15 to $20. If you want to buy him brand new, he retails for about $20 to $30. I would not. Sorry, there's something stuck in my teeth. But sorry, it was annoying me because my lip was rubbing against it, and it kind of annoyed me. So, but yeah, this is definitely the guy I would recommend to everybody who wants this guy. The only real problem I see with his weapons that I would change is I would change the color of this. It's orange, but I don't like orange. But if I was to choose the shield, paint the inside silver and paint the outside red. But other than that, you know, hey, that's something for repro labels. You got to be listening to repro labels. Yeah, this is definitely something I would recommend to any collector of any Transformers genre. I definitely love this guy. This guy is awesome. Another character I would also recommend if you're an Optimus Prime figure nut is this guy. As I've stated in his review, this guy is a total beast. This guy brings back pretty much all the nostalgic that we had from 2007 to 2008. But other than that, this guy is freaking awesome. This guy's awesome, and this guy is really awesome for the new movies that came out. This guy is awesome because he's just freaking Optimus Prime, and Optimus Prime is a beast. So, yeah. But yeah. That's pretty much it for this review, guys. The next review that I do will be Deluxe Class Hot Rod, and the review after that will be Animated Jazz. So please stay in tune for those reviews because I'm really excited to bring you guys Animated Hot Rod. You have no freaking clue how much of an ordeal it was to get that figure. I had to wait for like a month before he was finally in stock in Walmart, and I ordered him yesterday. Today would be the 20th of August, not August, today would be the 20th of October of 2017, but, you know, I had to wait like 4 months for this guy to finally be in stock so I could purchase him, so I can get a review to you guys out. I will be in the house this time for the next review because here's the thing. I had a commenter ask me about in one of my videos. He asked me, why did you move from your bed, this pretty much my freaking office here, to inside the house where it's, you know, a little crowded and a little bit more, you know, annoying. But I answered and said because up here it gets really, really cold in the winter. Like, you have no idea. It gets so cold to the point where you can see your breath, and the water that I have up here, it freezes. It freezes to the point where I can't even drink it. Like, I'd have to wait for it to warm up during the day just a little bit in order to drink maybe a cup full of water, when I could just go in the house and it's inside a refrigerator, which keeps it at normal temperature. So yeah, up here it doesn't work during the winter, but the rest of the year it works out just fine. So that's why I stay up here sometimes, and that's why I go into the house sometimes. But the next review I do will be Deluxe Hot Rod, and the one after that will be Animated Jazz. So please stay tuned in for those reviews. I really do love doing them, and I really wish people would watch my Transformers reviews more because I really enjoy them, as you can see by this guy and all of those guys back there. So I'm gonna give you guys Animated Jazz and Deluxe Hot Rod from last night. I'm gonna give you guys that review. I'm going to get you guys those reviews, and I'm going to definitely get some more figures out, you know, get some more figures, and I'm definitely going to keep doing with this. I will be taking a break over the week of Christmas, which I believe is a Wednesday this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's a Wednesday this year. So I'm going to be taking that week off because, number one, you know, hey, freaking I might get more Transformers, you know, and I'm taking it off because I'm also leaving for Christmas break. So I'm leaving on the 23rd, and I don't get back until the 27th. So, but yeah, I'll probably be getting more Transformers, but I am leaving during that time period. I will give you guys a Thanksgiving video. I'm doing a goof video next week in the middle. In between that hiatus between Hot Rod and Jazz on Friday, I will get Hot Rod out to you guys on well, you know what? Here's the thing. I will get them out to you guys when I get them out, but that doesn't mean that I don't do them. That doesn't mean I don't do them on those days. I get those figures on those days. I film it for you guys, and I won't have a stable enough Wi-Fi connection in order to upload my videos until that Friday. So I will get those videos to you guys on that Friday, but I will be getting those I will be reviewing those figures on those days. So be prepared to see that. But other than that, for right now, this is what you guys are gonna have to settle for. So this is Thomas Fan01 saying, don't forget to subscribe for more content. Don't forget to leave a comment down below about what you want to see in the next video. Don't forget to leave a comment about what TV show you would like me to do next, because I really enjoyed reviewing Rick and Morty. That was a funny show. Pretty much that. Somebody did ask me what my favorite Rick and Morty episode was, and my favorite episode has got to be Total Recall. Of all of the Rick and Morty, well, correction, not of all the Rick and Mortys, of that season particularly. My favorite season 1 episode is, it's a toss-up right now between Anatomy Park and M. Night Shyamalan's So it's a toss-up between those two. And my favorite Season 3 episode has definitely got to be Rest and Relaxation. So that's your answer from me. I do keep up with current events sometimes, but, you know, sometimes I can't. So next review that I do will be Deluxe Hot Rod from the last night, and I will be doing a comparison between that figure and Optimus Prime. Oh, one little thing I forgot to mention that people just it kind of irks me that Michael Bay did not include this in the movie, but in the movie genre, the matrix of leadership still has not been passed down from Optimus Prime to anybody else yet. So in the next Transformers movie, like in the Transformers franchise, not the new Bumblebee movie that's already been announced, I would like to see the matrix of leadership be bestowed to Hot Rod. But as for the toy, if you got I believe it was an exclusive figure of the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. It was the Voyager class version, which came with the Matrix of Leadership. If you got that, you could literally store the Matrix of Leadership in this new Voyager Optimus Prime, and you can take this and close it up, and he would still have the Matrix of Leadership with him. So that was just a little bit of thing that popped into my head during that time. So please don't forget to do all that stuff I said before, like commenting, subscribing. Don't forget to subscribe to iStar552 and Take Along Production, because they are working on some really fun stuff, and I really enjoy those two guys. So don't forget to do that. So goodbye.